Okay, so this question, the next LO3D, is about explaining the effects of friction on the motion of a body. Of course, we know that friction always opposes, where should I write that? Just write it here. Always opposes motion. Okay, but so friction always opposes motion. But the thing about this in this question that students always get stumped by is it's a bit tricky. So let's go through this, right? So we just have to be really careful, right? So for this one, it says the wheel is connected to an engine, which means it's a powered wheel. So the turning of the wheel, helps the car move forward, right? So actually, what is the role that friction plays here? Right, if you think about it, if there's no friction, what will happen to the wheel? The wheel will just keep turning and turning on the spot, right, if there's no friction. So actually, friction is the thing that helps it to be able to move forward. So keep that idea in mind, right? So friction is the thing that helps it to keep forward. Let's say it's moving this way, right? Can you tell me what is the direction the wheel is moving in? Is it going this way or is it going this way? Right? So if you're traveling this way, you would know that actually the wheel, in order to roll forward, the wheel has to turn this way, right? So if the wheel has to turn this way, what direction is friction acting between the wheel and the ground? You can see that because friction opposes motion. If the wheel is turning this way, actually the friction is acting this way, isn't it? So actually friction, the answer is D. And really, friction is the thing that helps the wheel to move forward. So friction is the force that's pushing it forward. So there is no contradiction in this question. Friction is still opposing motion, just to be careful which the direction of motion. And actually, even though the direction of travel forward, the direction of the wheel in contact with the ground is actually moving the other way. So the answer is D. I hope that was clear. Another common example that comes out other than wheel is like when you're walking, right? So if you're walking forward, this is your foot, okay? You're walking forward, which direction is friction? Again, the answer will be the same thing, because in order to walk forward, your leg is actually pulling the ground. It's going to slide backwards, right? So, but friction prevents it from sliding backwards. And so the force of friction is actually forward, as your leg slides backward in order to move yourself forward. Okay, so these are similar scenarios.